Well, hello everybody on this fabulous Friday. I hope you guys are getting down and getting funky with it on a funky Friday. Anyway, I'm excited. We have a small local get-together thing that's happening next month here in Pagosa. It's kind of like a little garage sale flea market thing that the town throws together, and everybody comes in and puts up tables and stuff. So nothing fancy, but it'll be my first time doing a table in the town with my soaps and goodies at it. So it's a good chance for me to meet a lot of people that I haven't really had a chance to yet. So yay for me, meeting my local folks. Always gotta get out there and network, baby. Anyway, so I am making some soaps in preparation for that. I'm going to be doing a true grandma's recipe with a little bit of tweak here and there. Grandma's old-fashioned lard soaps were a little harsh on the skin. But if you play with the recipes, animal fat soaps can be incredible, amazing. Tallow and lard can give you the creamiest, yummiest, skin-loving soaps in the world. So I've thrown it together with a bunch of extra super fatting to make it really silky smooth. Just like Adam Sandler. I'll make you silky smooth. And I'm also doing a miniature loaf for a friend of mine, Carol. Hi, Carol! She is a nog-champa lover, and of course I had to throw together a little goodie for her. So you're going to see me kind of whipping around two different soaps. Anyway, you guys ready to get soaping? Ooh, ooh, soap, soap. Oh yeah, it's time. So I have already added my cream and my clay to our lye mixture. And I've already added my honey to my fragrance, which is oatmeal, milk, and honey. I've got some oatmeal for the top, and I've got some oatmeal in here. This is a wonderful little contraption that came with my stick blender. And that goes on here. You lock it down and buzz. See, I like a scritchy oatmeal, milk, and honey soap. It's that old-fashioned scrubbing away the day's grime and grit. And I just love that scratchy bit. But I don't want it whole oats, because that's a little much. So that's just enough. See? Still gritty, but smooth. I'll make a nice one. Alright. So, water cup. I am just all over the place today. I'm excited about getting ready for our little local event here. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it'll be the first time I've done a table in my new town. So that'll be fun. And I'll get to meet a lot of people I haven't had a chance to yet. So that's exciting. So I did this one on a pretty heavy discount. So it's a lot thicker than it normally would be, but like I said, I've got a show coming up. I need it to go a little faster. And I'm splitting some off for a small mini loaf for a friend of mine that's going to be a different fragrance. Okay. set that aside for a second. And this is a mini Nag Champa loaf that I'm doing for one of my girls. This is yours, Carol. This is for you, baby. And we'll do a little bit of sky blue on the top. There we go. And I'm going to let that set up for a few minutes while we work on the other one. So, back to our oatmeal. Okay. And I'm going to hand stir this in. See how thick that is? But if you stir it, it breaks it down some, because this is going to be extra creamy. There we go. And I'm not going to color this. It's going to stay natural. Again, I like that more rustic part to it. Your honey. There we go. Oh, cool. You know what? I don't care how many years I have done this soap. It is still my ultimate go-to favorite blend. It is so yummy. I do a mixture of the oatmeal milk and honey, and I throw in some of the, what's it called? Buttered maple oatmeal. And it just brings it up that notch. That's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And look, see, it's already going brown because of the honey in it and the sugar content. So it's heating up and it's cooking that honey and that cream. But it's gonna be so good and so soothing to the skin, especially in the heat of summer when all that comes. All right. Bloop. Make sure I get it down in all those corners. I hate air pockets. Now, do a little bit of my white just to give a different dimension to it. Be right back. Alright, and I'm going to give this a chance to set up too, and we will be back when we are ready to top off our soaps. Okay, and we're back. So I have put the last of my stuff in some baggies so we can sort of pipe them on top. Not going to do anything fancy with special tips. I'm just doing round holes. But I will be doing some specialty ones later in the week with the prettier piping, once I dig out my piping tips. And I blame Mel from Body Bath Boutique. She got me hooked on it the other day. I was watching her doing her soaping, and dang it all, she made me yearn for my piping days. So yeah, I'm gonna cave and do it. It's all your fault, Mel. Okay, so let's get our oatmeal one done first, because that one's stiffening up the fastest. Again, nothing fancy. I'm just gonna put some little string down the middle here. Give it a little bit of extra bling. See? I mean, you could spoon it on. I just like the control I get with the bag better. There we go. And time for our oatmeal on the top. And I do a lot on the top because most of it will actually end up falling off as the soap dries. So I do a little bit extra just to get more to stick to it, because about half of that's going to come off. Okay, so there's our oatmeal. And let's pull over Carol's Nag Champa soap. And I'm just going to do the same thing here. I'm going to cut a tip out of the baggie. And spin. All right. Now, I can do these little specialty loaves for people if you really, really want one. I'll probably end up charging probably about $10 for them, because I put anywhere from 12 to 13 ounces of soap in them. So you're actually getting a better deal. You're making out when you get one of these. Alright. And we're going to put some pretty little white pearls on it for her. She's a jewelry maker, and that girl loves her little bling. So I'm going to give her some bling. Again, I've over-topped it because a lot of it will end up falling off. So there we go. Oatmeal, milk, and honey. And a beautiful Nag Champa soap. Alright, stay tuned for tomorrow when I cut it and give you a sniff.